Hello，大家好，我是全球冰封的作者记忆的海，非常高兴呢能在这里跟大家见面。自从我知道我在中国以外的地方有很多全球各地的读者在看我这本书，我非常高兴，非常感谢你们对我一直以来的支持。我呢也会坚持的创作，给你们呈现出更好的剧情来。谢谢大家，也非常感谢教养一直以来在海外帮我布置这个粉丝群体和网站，对我的支持。希望以后大家可以继续阅读我的书。如果有什么意见呢，大家可以通过教引或者说通过抖音，就是 TikTok 的中文版来我的账号给我留言。谢谢大家，再见。
In a world consumed by ice and snow, with temperatures exceeding -100 degrees, where survival demands sacrifice and trust is a dangerous gamble. Zhang Yi fights to endure a brutal existence where love once gave him hope. But in a cruel world, even love can become a weapon. Set in the frozen apocalypse, in a world full of strange, yet dangerous people. This is the story of Global Freeze. December. Year 2050. Pain, so much pain. An unforgettable agony filled Zhang Yi's entire body. This was not a fantasy, but a reality that had actually happened to him. At this moment, he was being greedily divided up by his friends and neighbors, people he had trusted and helped. In this post-apocalyptic world of scarce resources, they did not even care about the help Zhang Yi had given them in the past, and they brandished their murderous knives at him. As he was dying, he vaguely saw Fan Yuqing, the goddess in his heart, standing behind the crowd, looking pitiful. She shouted, "I made him open the door, so you have to save an extra rib bone for me to make soup." This was the woman who tricked Zhang Yi into opening the doors, resulting in his death. Zhang Yi looked at her, his eyes full of hatred and remorse. He could only blame himself for being so stupid and kind-hearted, and for becoming someone else's food during these apocalyptic times. How he wished he could start all over again. If he could, he would not show mercy to anyone, and would only live for himself. Zhang Yi quickly lost consciousness as his vision went dark. However, the next moment, he suddenly opened his eyes and sat up from the sofa. The hellish scene he had just experienced was still vivid in his mind, along with the terrible pain. Zhang Yi gasped for breath, and his entire body soon became soaked in sweat. What happened? Didn't I get killed by those barbaric neighbors? After regaining his senses, Zhang Yi began to take in his surroundings. This place was no stranger to him, it was his own house. The comfortable temperature in the air made him feel extremely surprised. Because in December 2050, the blue planet was affected by the explosion of a supernova 500,000 light-years away, ushering in a global ice age known as the Global Freeze. There were large areas of extinction and all types of creatures, even humans, with more than 95% of the population gone from this disaster. Zhang Yi glanced at his phone. There was still a full month until the end of the world. Zhang Yi stood up and made his way towards the balcony. He took a deep breath and quickly understood what had happened. It seems that I have been reborn.